Right on, man.
So when a heart is pliable and soft, God is able to get a hold of it.
All right.
Can God get a hold of you?
All right. For real.
Can God speak to you? When He speaks, is your heart soft enough to take it? When He corrects, do you argue? Oh,
Yeah.
boy, I just feel
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff wanting to be thrown right at my head. When He speaks, now, most of us would not necessarily have a conversational argument with God, but with our response and the way we respond and the way we live, the way we act, we are arguing with what He's saying as He's correcting, as He's speaking, as He's talking to us. And today He wants to talk to all of us as His people, as His church. In general, as an individual, He wants to talk to you specifically where you're at. And so the good thing about a heart of flesh is that if allowed, it's soft enough and it's pliable enough. When allowed, it will hear God's voice. It will hear His correction. It will hear His creativity. It will hear His guidance. It will hear His challenge. It will hear His dreams. It will hear His vision. It will hear what God is saying. And the next step is that God would want His people who have a heart of flesh to hear and to respond and to receive. That heart of flesh to be set on fire. There's a stony heart, a heart that is stony, and there is a heart that is flesh. And to get to that place, a heart that is flesh and soft and pliable before God, with our free will, once again, as we're listening, God would say in these days, again, before we get to that, He would say many specific things to you personally, but to us as the body of Christ. He would say, in this hour, in this moment, in 2018, as I begin the message, it is a must that we have hearts that are burning, that we not stop at hearts that are of flesh, that is good, it's soft, it's pliable, it's able to be corrected as we open up with our free will. But God would have us go to a farther step, and He would say, I want to set that heart of flesh that is pliable, that is able to receive my word. I want to set it on fire. I want to cause it to burn. I want it to be a heart of flesh that is burning, not just a heart of flesh that is soft and pliable, but it's going through the day and going through the motions of life, but a heart that has been set on fire from me, and not just a little fire, but a great fire that is burning. It's heartburn. It's a heart that is burning. It's set ablaze for God. A heart that will go. A heart that will tend with brothers and sisters and do the work of Jesus in these last days. And a heart that will give everything to Jesus, laying it on the altar and saying, here I am. Take all of me, Lord, and use me up for your glory. Hallelujah. Is your heart burning this morning? If not, you're in the right place at the right time. He wants to set your heart of flesh on fire. And He doesn't want just a little fire. Some of you have heard me use this little heart analogy. Yes. He wants a bonfire.
Amen.
He wants
Amen. I'm on with the bonfire.
your heart burning.
I'm on with it.